A beautiful star is adored by many. Yet at her peak, an accident sends her 25 years into the future. 1999. Top star Im Sae-ra debuted with a bang. She sparked a nationwide craze in Korea. With angelic looks and outstanding acting, Im Sae-ra dominated film, television, and advertising. Her television dramas achieved massive ratings. Products she endorsed sold out instantly. She was the perfect idol, adored by all. One day after finishing a shoot, Im Sae-ra received a strange call. The caller was Toguk Cheol, the youngest officer at Busan Police Station. Today, officers received a fraud report from a man. The man had a document claiming Im Sae-ra was the scammer. The officers buzzed with excitement. To catch a glimpse of the star, they decided to invite Im Sae-ra to the station for questioning. This way, everyone could meet her up close. The task of bringing Im Sae-ra to the station was assigned to Toguk Cheol by his superior. He was told to complete it by the end of the month. Among all men in the country, only Toguk Cheol had no interest in Im Sae-ra. But under the relentless pressure from his seniors, he had no choice but to obey. When Im Sae-ra heard the officer's request, she claimed Im Sae-ra was not her real name. Her father had committed fraud under her identity. But she firmly refused to go to the station. After the call, the seniors harshly criticized Im Sae-ra's irresponsible father. They ordered Toguk Cheol to bring her to the station no matter what. To fulfill his duty, Toguk Cheol repeatedly called Im Sae-ra. Each time, she cursed him once before hanging up immediately. While being harassed by the officer, Im Sae-ra was busy with an ad shoot. Recently, besides Im Sae-ra, Go Hui-young was a rising star in ads and entertainment. Though not as famous as Im Sae-ra, she was notoriously arrogant. When Im Sae-ra learned Go Hui-young was also the female lead in the ad, she immediately quit. Go Hui-young desperately stopped the car, kneeling before Im Sae-ra in public, begging her not to leave. For Go Hui-young, this was her first ad opportunity. If Im Sae-ra left, she would lose it. Seeing Go Hui-young's pitiful expression, kind-hearted Im Sae-ra finally relented. After filming, Go Hui-young asked the male lead for his contact. Instead, he ignored her and wrote his number on Im Sae-ra's hand, signaling for her to contact him. This infuriated Go Hui-young, but Im Sae-ra had no interest in the man and wiped off the number. Toguk Cheol called again, but Im Sae-ra still refused. Toguk Cheol vowed to fight her, starting a relentless barrage of calls. Im Sae-ra was taken to meet an investor by her agent. The tycoon demanded her company. Im Sae-ra refused, shattering a glass and arguing. She walked out, slapping her agent. The agent urged her to endure, but Im Sae-ra knew this would happen again. She was an actress, not a hostess. But offending the tycoon cost her the movie role she cherished most. As she grieved, Toguk Cheol called again. Rarely, Im Sae-ra answered, using the call to vent. She asked why he was harassing her. Toguk Cheol apologized, but heard Im Sae-ra crying. With no one else to turn to, she poured out her frustration to the stranger, regretting losing the opportunity. She felt she had ruined a grand banquet, and that she was worthless. Toguk Cheol comforted the frustrated Im Sae-ra with simple, gentle words. Why force-feed a lavish feast that would only give you diarrhea? A home-cooked meal that settles comfortably is far better. Toguk Cheol's words lifted Im Sae-ra's burden. Relieved, she willingly agreed to visit the station for questioning. When seniors learned Im Sae-ra was coming, they erupted in excitement. Upon her arrival, officers jostled for a glimpse of the star. Under the golden twilight, Im Sae-ra removed her sunglasses and tousled her hair. Instantly, even the previously indifferent Toguk Cheol fell for her. Seniors led Im Sae-ra to the interrogation room. Others gathered outside, staring transfixed at Im Sae-ra's angelic face. Even Toguk Cheol slipped in unnoticed. Im Sae-ra explained her father was a repeat fraudster. She urged officers to track him down. As she left, officers clamored for her autograph. Toguk Cheol held up a sheet of paper. Outside, snow began falling. Toguk Cheol stepped to the door, hoping for a signature. Im Sae-ra quickly recognized the voice behind the relentless yet comforting calls, 0728. Amid the storm, Toguk Cheol shielded her with the paper. In the pavilion, he bandaged a cut on her arm. From then on, Toguk Cheol left a special mark in Im Sae-ra's heart. With his courage, Im Sae-ra regained strength. She won the lead actress award for the drama. When she took the stage, officers and Toguk Cheol cheered proudly. Im Sae-ra thanked the mysterious, 0728, for giving her the strength to push forward. Hearing her mention him on television, Toguk Cheol blushed with joy, but jealous Go Hui-young denied the award, grew more deranged. She cursed Im Sae-ra in secret, shouting for her to die. To her horror, the curse worked. After the awards, Im Sae-ra was in a fatal crash. She remained unconscious in the hospital. One day, a miracle occurred. The star finally awoke. After waking up, Im Sae-ra urgently searched for her agent. In the hallway, she accidentally bumped into a man. To avoid recognition, she grabbed his sunglasses and put them on. Finding no sign of her agent, Im Sae-ra asked a nurse for the location of a payphone, but she saw the nurse holding a phone she'd never seen. Looking around the hospital, she noticed everyone had similar devices. Im Sae-ra was bewildered, wondering if this was a prank show. The man whose sunglasses she took chased after her. He demanded they be returned, even calling her auntie. Im Sae-ra was speechless. She removed the sunglasses, letting him see who she really was. Yet, he didn't recognize her at all. Im Sae-ra identified herself, but he didn't believe her. They struggled. To escape, Im Sae-ra kicked him in the groin and tried to run. The man pursued her, telling security this auntie was mentally unstable. In disbelief, Im Sae-ra was dragged away by guards. Back in her room, she asked the doctor where her agent was. To her shock, the doctor called her Bong Chung-ja, her birth name. After questioning, the doctor learned Bong Chung-ja believed it was still 1,999. She thought she'd just won an award the day before. The doctor bluntly told her, "It's 2025. You were hospitalized yesterday after a car accident." Im Sae-ra couldn't believe it, not until she saw an AI celebrity on television, and noticed her face reflected on the screen, no longer youthful, but an ordinary middle-aged woman. The doctor explained, the accident caused retrograde amnesia. Her mind had rewound 25 years. Lost and confused, Im Sae-ra wandered this unfamiliar world. Trying to cross the street for a payphone, she nearly got hit by a car. Luckily, the man whose sunglasses she'd taken saved her. Before this stranger, the 50-year-old Im Sae-ra cried like a girl. She prayed this was just a nightmare. What she didn't know, the man she'd robbed, was none other than the 0728 from her past Toguk Cheol. With no other options, Officer Toguk Cheol took her home. Upon arrival, Im Sae-ra found herself in a cramped guest house. At the door, Toguk Cheol reminded her he'd done all he could. Alone inside, Im Sae-ra felt utterly lost. Like others, the manager called her Bong Cheong-ja. He pointed to her room impatiently, then entered the door code for her. The room was dark and tiny, a typical refuge for the poor. The bed collapsed as soon as she Saturday. A rat scurried from the corner. Im Sae-ra was devastated. She got her phone from the manager, but had no idea how to use it. Watching him unlock it with facial recognition, she marveled at modern technology. In her contacts, she found her sister's number, but recalling the nurse's whispers that no family had visited Bong Chung-ja after the crash, she gave up on calling. Late at night, her stomach growled. The fridge was empty. The shared kitchen had no rice left. Luckily, Im Sae-ra grabbed the last 2 instant noodles. While cooking, a girl with a tablet came in. Im Sae-ra asked about it. The girl called it a computer. Im Sae-ra asked for news about her past, but reports only called her a faded star. The girl said the last update on her was from decades ago. Im Sae-ra was baffled. Had she really retired after that accident? She couldn't figure it out. At that moment, news about Go Hui-young was airing. The report stated that her film had entered a festival, earning her a Best Actress nomination. Her success came from replacing Im Sae-ra in a director's movie. After Im Sae-ra's accident 25 years ago, watching Go Hui-young on television, Im Sae-ra looked shocked. Meanwhile, at the police station, Toguk Cheol, formerly in the criminal division, was transferred to traffic. While cleaning his car, he found Bong Chung-ja's bag containing an ID card and a Ju Sung-juk business card. Ju Sung-juk was his current investigation target. To uncover the truth, he decided to question Bong Chung-ja. Back at the guest house, Im Sae-ra finally tried calling her sister, but there was no signal. She went to the roof to search for reception. Toguk Cheol arrived just then. Seeing her in a dangerous spot, he assumed she was about to jump. He rushed forward, but slipped on a banana peel. Both fell into a garbage truck. Im Sae-ra woke first, panicking when Toguk Cheol was unconscious. She repeatedly pressed his chest until he regained consciousness. Explaining her search for signal, she furiously called him an old man. Toguk Cheol retaliated, calling her an old lady. A fight broke out. Im Sae-ra kicked him away and showered him with leaves. Nothing had gone smoothly. Since waking up, Toguk Cheol endured her outburst. Luckily, the truck driver found them in time. After getting off the car, Toguk Cheol showed her Bong Chung Ja's wallet and asked if she knew Ju Sungjuk on the card. But Im Sae-ra had no memory of who this person was. Luckily, she found a Bong dumpling shop card in the wallet. Following the clue, Im Sae-ra took a taxi. Shocked by the 5,001 fare, she stopped it mid-ride, complaining about rising prices. To save money, she tried the subway, but had no idea how to use it. Watching others tap phones to enter, she mimicked them. Only her phone wouldn't work. Desperate, she tried crawling under the gate, but was caught by security. Trapped, she called Toguk Cheol. Though annoyed, he came to bail her out. After hearing her story, he paid a 30x fine. Furious, he said even with memory loss, she couldn't forget subway rules. Im Sae-ra snapped back, saying she wasn't just any subway rider. When Toguk Cheol suggested using her ID, she refused, fearing media exposure. Fed up, he blocked her number. Finally, reaching the dumpling shop, she saw her middle-aged sister rolling dough with a rolling pin. Heartbroken, she realized her once carefree sister was now a laboring woman. She couldn't understand why her beloved sister ended up running a dumpling shop. Yet her sister seemed unfazed, only finding her strange. A middle school girl walked home from school. Only then did Im Sae-ra realize her sister had a daughter. Im Sae-ra guessed her sister's life, either divorced or widowed. Her sister exploded, hitting her with a basket, but Im Sae-ra shamelessly picked up all the dumplings inside. That night, while eating dumplings, she got a call about work. The next day, she hurried to the location, only to find it was a school cafeteria. Her boss told her to chop 10 tubs of radishes. Though she'd never held a knife before, she sliced effortlessly, clearly no stranger to the task. After work in the kitchen, she served in the dining hall. Her niece attended the school, but ignored her completely. Im Sae-ra remembered her past glory days. No wonder she was treated like this now. Her boss gave her leftover pickled radishes to take home. On the bus, the bag slipped from her hands during braking. Radish juice splashed all over a girl. The girl's mother scolded her on the phone. The bus driver made her mop the floor. Exhausted, she returned to the guest house. Then a call came. The hit-and-run driver wanted to settle privately. Hoping for compensation, she agreed to meet. Meanwhile, he discovered the driver had been lurking near Bong Chung Ja's guest house before the crash. Hearing the driver wanted to settle, Toguk Cheol knew something was wrong. He urgently called Bong Chung Ja, shouting for her to return. Im Sae-ra hurried back, but in the darkness, someone was silently following her.